What's going on, backenders? Welcome to episode 76, Joe-Pardy 6. We back, bitches. Just to let you know, we are back. My name is Joseph Bowser. With me is Skylar Eckenrip.
What's going on?
And Zach Lord.
Since when have you gone by Joseph?
You
I
know,
think we just need to throw that out there.
So I made business cards, and they put Joseph on it. And so now I feel like when I talk to people, I have to say Joseph, because then when they have my business card, the name matches. So now I feel like it's just in my head to say Joseph.
So
Bowser.
you're very professional now.
I guess so.
You're wearing this fancy shirt.
Got a fancy sweater on.
Yeah. Who are you?
You really
I
look
don't know.
like Seth Rogen in any Christmas movie he's ever been in.
I just need like a beanie and a joint. I got
Why do
this.
you need a beanie?
I feel like he's always wearing beanies.
I don't think I've ever seen Seth Rogen in a beanie.
He is in Christmas movies.
I can get that.
I can only think of one Christmas movie he's even
What?
in. It's that one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
He is not wearing a snow hat or whatever.
What is that movie called?
I think it was called
Twas the Night Before.
Was the night before? Okay.
Or Night Before. The Night Before.
The Night before, that
yeah.
sounds
There is no hat
Yeah.
wearing in that.
You
that
win
I-
some,
that I
you
have
lose
knowledge of.
Dumb fucking Jew.
I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Woohoo.
We back, bitches.
Yeah.
We back.
We took a little holiday break, I guess.
We definitely did.
Unplanned holiday.
All the
break.
holidays, they got in the way.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Joey's new
Christmas.
job. He thinks he's like this big important guy
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't started like drop, like name drop or anything. Like, if you need a car, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like they know.
That's coming.
I get my name out there.
They already know.
Is that why you do this podcast?
That's the only reason.
You're like Antonio Brown. You're
I
the
mean-
Antonio Brown of this podcast.
I haven't had anyone come in and be like, "I'm here because of the career backups," but maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Well, that'd be pretty
You
cool.
could use
Give
a
them a
promo
discount.
code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Come
promo
in.
code. If you mention the career backups podcast,
Get $100 cash and you like pull money out of your wallet when
Like I have to give it. I'm like, fuck. Here you
Damn
go.
it.
I didn't think anyone listened.
I'll just send a
It's
$50.
literally just me and Zach.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's our entire audience.
Honestly, I'm okay with that. I say some dumb shit, so like I don't really want this to get big.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. I can
I
understand.
don't really
want to
get fired. Yeah, from my standpoint, like
I
you
get
guys
that.
would be fine. Me, I've said some seriously, probably racist, homophobic things on this podcast.
And you like admitted to sleeping all the time.
Also
No,
that,
I
yeah.
didn't.
Wow.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't know.
No, never mind.
Sleeping
No.
all the time at night. I always get 8 hours, Skylar.
Real healthy schedule.
Always get 8 hours.
You openly admitted that on here.
Yeah, that I get 8 hours every. Let's move on.
We
Moving
also
on.
got some cool stickers.
we got some merch.
Cop the merch.
You can't buy
Yeah.
it, but
Oh,
you can see
you
it.
can't buy it, but if somebody, I will give somebody.
No, we're
one
not
of
giving
these.
away shit.
I'll give them one of these.
We
It has
got
to be
signed
somebody I can
stickers.
see in person. Yeah, we got stickers. Thanks to Abby,
What are you talking about? You got an envelope right here. You just
my
mail it.
brother's little girlfriend.
Just-
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah, it was a little mail.
refuse to do snail mail. I refuse to use that shit.
Oh,
I could have got out of jury duty if I would use it, but fuck that.
That seems like a mistake. It seems
Yeah.
like you should have used it.
I feel like that's not the proper attitude to have towards the mail.
No, I
service.
hate it. I hate it.
I sent like 40 letters just the other day.
That's crazy. I honestly,
Santa.
Santa, yeah. It was my
I-
wish list to Santa.
if you told me I had to mail a letter right now to get out, like to not go to jail, just hypothetically, I wouldn't know how to do it. I think
Yes,
you
you
need
would.
you
Shut
need
up.
a stamp, right?
Yeah, yes,
Where do you get a
yes.
fucking stamp? A post office?
post office,
But how
or
many,
like any major
how many do you need?
convenience
There's like a
store.
specific science to
They'll
how many
tell
you need.
that. They will literally tell you.
Like
How
you
do they
take it to
tell
the
you?
post office. You
They
say,
take
I
away.
need to mail this, and I need a stamp.
What if you have?
Stamp
What if
on
I?
it.
Oh, okay. Well, what?
Have
but
you
what
ever
if
sent,
just
like, a
buy a bunch of
package?
stamps?
I just want people to know that you're keeping their money safe. Like that is your job. That is your job is to keep you. And you're like, how the fuck do I send?
I
a
don't
letter?
understand mail.
Nowhere in my job description did I ever have to send a letter.
Does-
Okay.
Does your address or their address go up here?
I honestly don't know. So this says from. Okay, so that would be where mine goes,
Accurate.
and where it's going, not where Zach is here, but that's where
That's
it's going.
where it's going. Yep.
Okay, but then like you need
They
five
actually
or six.
taught us this in school.
You need like 5 or 6 stamps, right? I assume that's what you need.
No. Do you know how much a stamp costs?
I don't know.
I don't know if I know how
Couple
it's-
bucks
well,
per stamp.
Okay, I know it's less than that.
Is it a couple?
I think a
bucks
stamp is 53 cents.
Yeah, it's in the cents. I know that.
Guess what?
Now they
I don't
do.
have to pay for shipping on Amazon. That's all I know.
Amazon,
why
I
he
need you to mail me a letter.
PNC, the place I work has a service that if you don't know how to write out a check, they will do it for you. You know how often
Good
I
for
use
them.
that? I've never written out a check. Wouldn't know how. Don't need to know how. That's what I'm saying.
Now, I can't tell you last time I wrote out a check, so I'll give you that defense. I think I could do it. It's been a long time, but
I literally go to the store, like the bank that's in the bottom of my office, and I'm like, I need a check for this much to this person, and they write it out for me. Yep.
My mind is blown.
I'm glad we're playing Joe-Pardy
He
today.
protects our money.
Zach has a chance to redeem himself. I'm glad I didn't make a postage.
Hold on while I withdraw all money from where Zach works.
What are some other local banks, guys? Look at that.
All right, let's do this.
I know.
I didn't. Did we say anything?
You were young.
Now
It was
you
coming.
played the wrong one.
Well, you guys got me all fired up. I got it.
This was just a fantastic opening.
Hey, we're rusty.
I love it. No, the conversation was flawless.
That's a cold opening that'll go down in history.
And just for the record, if anybody thinks I was just saying that to be funny, I wasn't.
They know.
Not, okay.
Oh, they know.
All right. As long as people know.
I think we've done this show enough that people understand when it comes to simple things like that. When you say you don't know, they understand that you just don't know.
That's good. That's good. They know. The audience knows me then.
So we're on Joe-Pardy 6.
Yes, sir.
Mono e mono. How's it feel, fellas?
I kind of forgot how to play.
Honestly, I wonder out of Joe-Pardy's who has the most wins. I would say probably Skylar.
Somewhere this detail is, but it take me a long time to find
It's no big deal.
Didn't I end up winning the year for
the games?
For the
Yeah, you
games,
did.
yeah.
You did by one.
Because it came down to the very last one,
Yep.
and I nailed it.
it. 16 to 15.
It was awesome.
It was a good
I
year.
guess I need
nail
my
biter.
phone for categories.
I love that it came
did.
down to the last podcast of the year too.
Yeah. We do a lot of stuff off the cuff.
Yeah.
It just works out for us
Yep.
sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, your first category. Oh, you want to write them? Okay.
you're reading them. I don't know how you're
going to
write them.
Your first category is Joseph, Joey, Joe. Famous Joeys.
I spelled Joseph wrong.
Yes, you did.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Which is sad because,
Joey.
like, as a man of God, you should know that.
My middle name is Joseph.
That makes it worse.
Is it really?
Your next category, wrestling.
You really went above and beyond with these titles.
We have to wrestle for this
Your
one.
next one, oddball sports.
Side note: have either of you seen the World Tag Championships on Snapchat?
Yes.
It's on YouTube,
How
dude.
fucking cool is that?
Fucking
Pretty
slutty.
fucking cool.
I watched
Yeah.
that long before it was on Snapchat.
Okay, well, sorry.
Your next
I actually
category.
work during the day. I don't sit on YouTube.
Your
That
next
was when I'm at home. Thank you very
your
much.
next category. One name.
To rule them all.
Okay.
Yes, I used that form of one.
Juan.
Star Wars.
Oh, that's a bad category for me. Did you guys see the new one?
No,
neither did I.
I'm slacking.
We really slacked.
I know. Past and present. I know you can't see this audience, but he's just purposely spelling things not the way they're meant for.
That's how you spell past.
So, Zach, you won the overall games.
I did win the overall games.
Oh, I mean,
I'll
I
do-
could be in
yeah,
charge
I'll
of
do
that.
it.
In
No,
a few
I'll
days.
do it.
Are you sure? Can you handle that?
Honestly, only time will tell us.
Okay. All right. Do you want the marker instead of the pen?
Yeah, I think that'll make it easier.
Zach, you won the games. So I think it's only fair that you get to go first on the first Joe-Pardy of the year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ethan, welcome back to the chat.
What's up, Ethan?
What's up, YouTube?
YouTube. Hit that
We need to
bell.
be like every streamer. That's Skylar's.
You're gonna be hearing that.
This is mine.
Hit that bell so you get the notifications when we go live. Don't forget to shout out.
Throw us that like, please.
If you can, go to Patreon and support us there.
throw us a few bucks.
Few bucks.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're
It's
just
like what
pretending
every
like we're fake
YouTuber-
content creators.
Yeah.
So like if
Cool.
we ever got rich, these are things we just normally say.
Oh yeah. When?
When we get
Yeah.
rich.
When?
My Dollar Shave Club or Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah,
Isn't
there
that
you
something
go.
they say?
Yeah.
They used to do that one a lot.
My undies.
Now it's all like
MeUndies.
me.
MeUndies,
You
yeah.
still hear that one?
Let's
Harry's.
do Joseph Hyo for 200. Yo.
All right,
So what
all right.
Or-
It is it's questions relating to people named Joey or
All right.
Joseph or Joe. 2013 saw this man star and direct Don John.
Who is Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
That is correct.
We already talked about him. Couldn't remember his name.
I know. I couldn't believe it came up. I'm
Yeah,
like, what are the
that-
odds?
That movie's about a guy who likes to watch a lot of porn.
Yes, it is.
Story of my life.
So it's like, oh, they made a movie about me?
Yeah.
And then Julianne, what's her name? Moore is in it.
I don't think
That's
it's
the redhead
Julianne Moore.
Scarlett
Scarlett. It's
Julianne Moore is in that movie.
Oh, well, Scarlett Johansson's like the main woman in it.
No, Julianne Moore is the main woman in it.
That's
His
not-
girlfriend is Scarlett Johansson, but
Oh.
the main girl who he gets with is Julianne Moore.
The old lady?
Yes.
I mean, she's pretty hot for an old lady.
I hate the movie because of that.
Scarlett Johansson.
That's like the whole point of the movie.
Scarlett
Yeah.
Johansson is also hot.
To be honest,
Nice tits.
just throwing it out there. Never saw the movie, so
Oh, really?
never saw.
I watched half of it and fell asleep.
Yeah, so
Oh my
never
God.
tried. Skylar, you're bored.
Joe's for 4.
The soap opera that Joey Tribbiani played on.
What is Days of Our Lives?
That is correct.
I'd have missed that.
Damn it. Should have let you do it. What were you going to say?
Friends.
Oh, he said, what was the soap opera? Yeah. Do you get that now? But it was the soap opera he was on, not the
Fucking
show.
mail this letter for me.
Okay. All right. Zach, you're bored.
Let's do 600, yo.
NFL Hall of Famer born in Pittsburgh, played at Notre Dame.
It was Joe Montana.
That is correct.
I said Joe Montana.
I almost said Mean Joe Green.
Mean
I don't
Joe
know
Green.
why. Mean Joe Green. 800 Joe.
Band with his brothers, Nick and Kevin.
Joe Jonas.
That is correct.
Who is Joseph Jonas?
Joseph Jonas,
1,000. Yo.
played by David Spade.
Who's Joe Dirt?
That is correct.
I kept wanting to think of Chris Farley movies because those are the only
yeah.
ones I enjoy.
With David Spade.
Yes.
I like David Spade. He's funny.
Let's move to
Jack.
Jack?
Jack.
Old
Jack.
Old Jack.
All these J's are starting to fuck with me. Zach is in the lead with 2,800, and I have 200.
On the board.
Yeah.
Also, Zach, your category.
Let's go to Juan Name 200.
McLovin.
I don't know what he means by this.
What is super bad?
That is correct.
Okay.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
I realized I didn't phrase it, so I was officially accepting Superbad or the actor's name.
Either
one
not have known
would
the
have
actor's
accepted.
name.
If I would have done actor, probably had
So
it.
you're looking for the movie?
Christopher Mintz is his name.
So
They kind of change as you go. You'll get them.
Okay.
You'll get them.
We didn't
You'll
know
get
that one.
You'll figure it out.
So it's either the actor.
You did
or the
great.
Okay.
Listen, you did great. Are you doing 400?
Yep.
Lead singer of U2.
Who is Bono?
That is correct.
Oh, it's not Joe's anymore.
I
I was like,
It's not Joe's.
I was
anymore.
like, that's not a Joe.
His name is not
We've moved on from the Joes.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
I
Like
was
that's
I don't,
three
I
names.
don't know that one.
The three names equal one.
600.
Artist formerly known as.
Who is Prince?
That is correct.
I do not get this. I keep thinking Joe's. We keep talking about it. I'm like, Michael Jackson?
Michael. And again, it's only
That's what when you answered, that's what I was thinking.
and
okay?
it's only one name. Don't forget. So you're giving it two names.
Michael
I can't get
Jackson.
off. I can't get off of it.
We're done with the Joes.
So it's just somebody, and it's one name.
yes,
Okay.
something famous for having one name.
Okay. All right.
800.
Famous magician Miles and.
Who is Teller?
That is correct.
Again, no Joe.
No Joe. No Joe. No,
I
Joe.
can't get this one.
You ready?
Yeah.
No Joes.
No Joes. Okay, so it's just one name, and it's. I keep thinking of Joe.
No Joes. Color.
Does he just want a color?
Red.
Who is pink?
Oh. See, I was thinking red because of the movie. Because we did a movie earlier.
We did do a movie.
Okay,
But
so
we did do a movie.
okay, so at the end of that category, Zach is still in the lead with 2,800, and I now have 2,200.
I didn't get a single one there, boys.
I did the math. That checks out.
Yeah,
Checks out.
you ran the number.
Let's go with oddball sports for 200.
All right.
I'm assuming you're just describing an oddball sport.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
It is something to do with a sport that it wouldn't generally be mainstream sport. The questions kind of waver between like people to certain things. This murderer is most famous for driving what sponsored vehicle?
This murder.
This murderer is most famous for driving what sponsored vehicle?
Oddball sports.
So do you want the sport?
I want the sponsored vehicle.
What?
What is Home Depot?
That is correct.
Yes, it's Tony Stewart. He killed a guy.
Oh my god, I didn't. Okay. Didn't put that together at all. I was thinking like a
Tony Stewart,
like
killed
a
guy.
beat like the bug because the
Lindsay Lohan.
no Zac Efron, the guy who Ted Bundy was like really
Oh,
famous
Ted
for
Bundy,
driving
Ted
a like.
That's why I use the word sponsored
Volkswagen
and not
Bug.
famous, because that would eliminate.
that would
the
make
bug.
more sense.
Home
but-
Depot.
Ford Bronco. Do you want the 400?
Yep.
This famous athlete had a cameo in Dodgeball.
Who is Patches O'Houlihan?
Incorrect.
I
took 400.
I don't really understand the topic, so
It's just famous people who did odd sports, man.
This famous actor had a cameo.
In Dodgeball.
John Cena.
Who is Lance Armstrong?
Oh fuck! I was thinking, what part was he in?
He talks to Peter at the bar when he's thinking about quitting.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh yeah, I lost all
I
my
was,
testicles."
I was thinking
Let's
of
get
like
you down."
athlete in the movie.
I
Because Patches O'Houlihan was the actor.
was the name of the character.
Whenever you said I was wrong, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that guy's name was Patches O'Houlihan.
I was thinking Lance Armstrong for some weird reason, but couldn't put him in it.
Yeah, that's fair.
He only has one nut.
Yeah,
Me
too.
20 oddball sports for 600.
Bi-weekly double.
1,000.
This actor famously helped the Wildcats win their high school championship.
I really don't understand the just repeat the question.
This actor famously helped the Wildcats win their high school championship.
Oh shit. I think I know it. I can't think of the guy's name though.
Clock. Clock.
I'll give him 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3,
Go ahead.
2. Zac Efron.
Zac Efron is correct.
Yeah, the High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Not
The
what I was
Wildcats.
thinking of.
I,
That's good.
I was like, why the fuck did I say his name earlier?
I know. So you should brought Zac Efron. I'm like, why does this keep happening?
What's their name in Varsity Blues?
I don't know.
What's the team name in Varsity Blues?
What is it in Friday Night Lights?
The Panthers.
The Panthers. I wouldn't have got that one either, but
800.
What famous Olympic gymnast was known for the not impressed face?
we take one name.
If it's the last name.
Come on, you know.
You know that's how we play. It's last name
but
on the people.
The first name's very, like, obvious.
I feel like her name just goes together. I think it works.
Pass. I know her first name.
Is it Reisman?
No.
I know her first name.
What's her first name?
But you're not going to give me credit?
No. You got to have last name. It's the Jeopardy rules. It always is who is and then the last name.
What is it?
I know. Leave me a second.
He doesn't want to. Well, yeah, I'll give you a second.
Ethan asked you to phone a friend.
Friend. Ethan's like, I know. Good job, Ethan.
Michaela Maroney or something?
That is correct.
Fuck.
That would have been correct.
It's Maroney?
Yep, Michaela Maroney.
That didn't sound right, but okay. I didn't get it.
$1,000.
This Whose Line Is It Anyway star won The Masked Singer season 2.
Can I give you the first name?
Michaela Maroney.
Are you passing?
I'm assuming everyone's gonna pass. Is it Ryan Stiles?
Nope.
No.
Wayne
I was
Brady.
gonna say it has to be
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady won.
He is a
Masked
good
Singer.
singer.
He's a singer. That's
Yeah.
what
I didn't know he was a singer. I thought he was just.
No, he sings all the time on the
Yeah,
show.
he sang on the
Yeah.
show all the time when they did like best greatest hits and whatnot.
That was one of the best shows.
He got his break.
I love
and
that show.
He got famous from Broadway. Like singing is like his thing.
Like me.
Like you. So after the third category, Zach has 2,800. Skylar has 1,000.
I haven't got one in a while.
Skylar only lost points that round.
What's wrestling about?
Wrestling,
Like professional wrestling?
like yeah,
Like
WWE, that kind of
Zach's gonna
shit.
clean house. 200.
I don't know. I have a.
I'm gonna give you a phrase. I want to know who the famous wrestler is.
Okay.
Brother.
Hulk Hogan.
That's correct.
Who is Hulk Hogan?
Thank you.
400, please.
Woo!
Who is Ric Flair?
That's correct.
600.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Savage, yeah. Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Zach, it is your board.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
800.
rest in peace.
Who is the Undertaker?
That is correct.
Oh, I thought that was too obvious for 800.
I don't know how well anyone knows wrestling.
Okay.
I had to Google.
I just thought it
all
was
of these.
too. Yeah.
1,000.
Yes, yes, yes.
No.
Daniel
Nope.
Bryan.
I don't know.
Like said,
Undertaker and
Just-
then that. Okay.
just Googled the most famous
I was
quotes.
like, you can't see me has to be one of them.
Yeah, I can't. Or like, can you smell? I was
I
like,
don't know what that one
with
is.
the Rock.
it's
is
The Rock.
cooking.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do his, but he literally says The Rock
Yeah, I
in the
know.
thing, so then I had to eliminate it.
Skylar, you beat me on that one.
That's impressive. I have 2,200. Zach is still in the lead with $3,000. Let's go past and present.
So this category will always have two answers. The first answer will be something that failed, and the second answer will be the thing that pretty much overtook it.
Okay.
Think like, yeah, we'll get there.
Okay.
You said 200.
Yep.
Blue box and streaming.
Video rental stores and streaming services.
I will accept it.
Oh no, I want to do it because I know the right answer.
I'm sure he does too. He just tried to
But
play
he
it
doesn't-
safe
he's
because he
not
didn't
doing
understand
it
the
right.
category.
He's
Yes.
not doing it right. I know the right answer.
I'm gonna give it to him. For a
Blockbuster,
yeah.
Blockbuster, Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I
Yeah, but-
understand.
Because he was playing it safe on a category he didn't understand, which is fair. It was hard to describe without just blatantly saying what I'm going to say.
400.
Tom and Mark.
MySpace and Facebook.
That is correct.
That was good. Yours.
600.
Nap and Spot.
Napster and Spotify.
That is correct.
Give me 600.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're just gonna fucking cheat. now,
I'm gonna not do my job.
or- 800.
Xbox DVD disc versus PlayStation disc.
HD DVD versus Blu-ray.
That is correct.
1,000.
Game store that bought the original store.
Game store that bought the original store. EB Games and GameStop.
That is correct.
Zach has
I've missed too many points on ones I didn't take.
800 and I have 24.
Look at you, Boy Scout.
This is your category.
That one was yours.
Technology.
Yeah, I made up for it with that one. Yeah.
That's why I had to give him the 200. It just didn't feel right to hold that against him.
Star Wars for 200.
Qui-Gon Jinn's master. Oh, okay. All right, maybe it might not be anybody's category. I might have went too extreme.
I'm gonna pass. Is it Yoda?
Yeah.
It is not Yoda.
Okay.
Oh, glad I passed.
It is Count Dooku.
Oh
Mhm.
God, yeah, I do know that. That's my bad.
400.
Jar Jar Binks species. Okay, so, guys, I might have overshot
I can't. No, I pass.
Pass.
I'm not
here.
gonna-
Gungan.
Gungan. Knew it was a G.
All right.
600.
Mace Windu's master. Okay, guys, I might have overshot.
Yoda.
Yoda would have been correct.
Ah, fuck.
800.
Palpatine's Darth name.
Who is Darth Sidious?
That is correct.
All right.
I actually knew that one.
All right.
I did know that one.
1,000.
Chewbacca's home planet.
I played this so many times on Battlefront, like an insane amount.
I would guess.
It's also a famous trivia question from the movie Fanboys.
That's helping me.
You never seen Fanboys?
Nope, never
So
saw
you gotta
Fanboys.
fucking see Fanboys.
I would
man.
guess.
Go ahead, Zach. Guess.
Jaffo?
No,
Oh.
I kept wanting to say Yavin, but I know it's not Yavin.
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. I hate myself.
I hate myself.
Might overshot on the Star Wars there a little bit, guys.
Zach has 5,800 and I have 3,200 at the end of round 1.
Very close games.
I was making them Star Wars questions. I'm like, are these too hard? Are these too easy? And then I'm like, I don't know. Apparently too hard.
I did that with an entire NFL board once, so don't feel bad.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
That is very true. Hey, I was guessing like crazy though.
You made it fun because, thank God, that would have
Joey
been
buzzed in
real-
6 times that.
Got them all right. We all know I have a strategy when it comes to this game. I only buzz when I know. I've lost too many points by not.
I mean, that's very close though. 58 to 32.
Yeah.
I guessed
Oh, yeah,
a
that's-
lot.
that's
I think that was a
anybody's.
great board.
Going
That was
into
a great
double
first-
jeopardy, that's fair.
Now, do you think somebody had an advantage on one board over the other? Or do you think both are pretty evenly balanced?
I think
Zach, you buzzed in 9 times and missed 0. I buzzed in 12 times and missed twice.
I would say board 2 is pretty even.
Okay.
There's a few pop culture, but you guys have different strengths on that, so I'm not really sure if either one favors another one.
I have infinite strengths.
He's much stronger than me.
I like it.
As evident by my performance in round 1.
I mean, we're putting Zach in writing duty now too.
Oh shit. I want
was
to
like,
spell.
no,
I want
no.
to spell.
All right, your first category,
I
Willis quotes.
don't know anybody named Willis.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's the only one I know.
Bummer.
Gives it away.
I'm serious. What is that?
Bruce Willis quotes.
Bruce Willis.
Oh.
Your next category is just 3 question marks.
Oh, sorry. Just question. Marks.
Okay, I like it. I like that.
I don't know where that one's going.
No.
Let's just say they're interesting questions.
Okay. They've all been pretty interesting up to this point, Joe.
I'm excited.
Of-
Sorry.
Of course.
Yo.
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 Of course, Joe's choice.
Joseph's choice.
I don't know
Oh, I don't know why you put an S.
Chewy's.
Chewy's choice.
Chewy's choice.
Huey's.
Huey's
choice.
Huey's choice. Your next one, games, baby.
Games, baby.
And those are Austin Power quotes.
Yep, that's exactly what they are. You nailed it.
I nailed that.
That's impressive that you knew.
Do I get points for that? Can I have a point? 1 point.
He's thinking about it. What year were you born, Skyler?
93.
Fuck, this is the category that's already happened, but movies of 93. Fuck, I didn't think about that when I was right. And then as soon as I looked at you, I'm like, shit, I think you did this category.
I
Well,
don't
hey.
think I did.
I thought you did a year.
Did I?
Movies the year I was
Nice.
born.
Yeah, you did.
And your final one? Sitcoms.
That one's probably pretty hard to guess.
I bet it. No, I think it's pretty easy. I think it's probably about sitcoms, dude.
No, it's actually all about soap operas. This board too is just about throwing you guys for a
Sometimes
loop.
like real easy things, you have trouble with.
Trust me, I know.
I see what you did there. Skylar, you are losing, which means you are in control of the board.
Am I though?
Not after two of these 2,000 questions. Let's pop those fuckers. Get them out of the way.
Let's do it. Willis quotes for 2,000.
An old man dies, a young lady lives, a fair trade. I love you, Nancy.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass.
What is Sin City?
Got that one done.
Didn't really like that movie.
Pop another one.
Willis quotes 800.
Dead people like in graves or coffins?
What is The Sixth Sense?
That is correct.
Total shot in the dark. Never seen a movie.
He's dead at the
I
end.
was just gonna just don't ruin it.
We're past the time frame where he could have watched it. Something tells me he never will.
Zach, you're bored.
We're gonna do sitcoms for 400.
Kevin and
What is The Office?
that is correct.
Oh man, I didn't get a office one. Ouch.
Got it quick on that trigger.
You're gonna say Angela?
I was thinking King
Angela
of Queens.
Let me guess who's next.
Oscar.
Toby.
Now
Oscar.
you're gonna get two
Phyllis.
harder ones, and then you'll get two easier ones.
Oh, okay.
So we're going Pam and Jim after that.
Those are the easy ones.
Yeah, two hard ones. And two easy ones. See how that goes. So you guys will have that, moment to
Just
buzz.
3 question marks for 1,200. I like annoying the board this way.
Yeah.
1,200. What scientific theory did Galileo get when an apple fell on his head?
What is gravity?
That is incorrect.
Newton's second law. That was my guess. I'm not guessing.
It is Newton's second law.
It is.
Oh fuck!
But that is not the correct answer. The correct answer is nothing. Because Galileo didn't get any theory from
Oh
apple
my
falling on his
God.
head.
Well
I
then,
knew that.
let's go.
That's
I didn't
three.
get minus
Trick.
points for it.
3 question marks, my friend.
3 question marks for 1,200.
This is fucking
Did you
dumb.
go minus 1,200?
Yeah,
for
I
that?
did.
Was it negative? You subtracted it from your.
I'll keep it up and fucking add it back.
I already saw how you did. You treated my 1,600.
Skylar, it is your board.
Fuck that. Just 3 question marks for $2,000.
$2,000.
I bet I'm gonna answer this one.
What is the only type of coat that can only be put on wet?
What is paint?
That is correct.
Oh. Now you could put a wet coat on, like a wet suit.
This can only be put on wet.
Yeah, suit. A wet suit. It's always wet.
You can put a lot of suits on that are wet. Just so you
Damn,
know.
This
that
is
helped
why
you
it's
right there.
only
That
can be put on
$2,000
wet.
saved your ass. I was gonna run away with it.
I have dry paint at my house.
Yeah,
I don't have any dry paint.
I'm like,
I have dry ice.
No, he's right.
That's the same thing.
Take his 2,000.
Of course, Dewey's choice for 400.
What 4 face buttons would you find on the front of a PS4 controller?
What 4 face buttons on a PS4 controller?
Mhm.
Square, X, triangle, circle.
That is correct.
That was a hard one. Right bumper.
Right bumper.
Left down, right up.
Left D-pad.
Skylar, Zach, it is your board.
Yeah. Sitcoms 800.
Bob, Perry, Elliot, Turk.
What is Scrubs?
That is correct.
Zach has 7,800. I have 4,400.
Willis quotes for 1,600.
I'm glad you guys are keeping track because this gets hard when you start moving. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
What is Die Hard?
That is incorrect.
What is Pulp Fiction?
That is correct.
Oh,
Let's go!
kicking my ass.
You're kicking my ass.
I don't know why I remembered that.
Didn't you just like watch it for the first time not that long
Like
ago?
3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Let's do movies of 93 for 800.
Bill Murray keeps repeat.
What is Groundhog's Day?
That is correct.
Yeah, we had this one.
Just 3 question marks for 400. That looks like a 9. Just 3 question marks for 900.
What network broadcasts new episodes of All Real Monsters?
Pass.
None. Because the show was canceled a long time ago.
Fucking dumb.
You got the 2000.
I know. It's worth it. But I lost that one, so I only made up 800.
800, yeah.
1600 and just 3 question marks.
Bye weekly
Gosh,
double.
damn, I did not want that one this time. 200.
What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary?
How much was this one?
200.
He bet 200,
You
but it
only
was a
bet
1600 question.
Oh. Doesn't he have to bet at least 1600?
No, he does not.
Yes, you are correct. Repeat it real quick.
What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary?
Incorrectly.
That is correct.
You got 200 points.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I just. Woo.
He didn't get it. He
I'm
just
glad
said a
you
word.
didn't- You can't get 1600, so I'm glad.
He's like, I lied. Never mind.
Yeah.
You can only bet 200.
Zach has 9,200 and I have 3,800 with a little over half a board to play.
Comeback train.
Just 3 question marks for 800.
What happiness is there to be found in the midst of slaughters?
None.
None.
Laughter. Because you can't spell slaughters without laughter.
I see what you did there, dick.
Jew choice for 1,200.
Mysterious man who said, should graffiti be judged on the same level as modern art? Of course not. It's way more important.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Who is Banksy?
From what?
Banksy, he's just like famous graffiti. No one knows who he is. He like paints like beautiful graffiti.
Oh,
like
he's the
that.
one that he sold something and then it like self-destructed like
Yep.
right after. Yeah.
He blew himself up?
No, he sold like a painting for like a couple $1 million, and then as soon as the painting went through, it like it went through a shredder. Like at the base of the painting was a shredder, and it like went through it as soon as he.
He's like the biggest dick in
Yeah.
art, but he paints like crazy graffiti art that's like outstanding.
Jewy's choice for 2,000.
Einstein famously said, "God doesn't play at what?"
Pass.
Love.
Dice. God doesn't play at dice.
How the hell does he know?
He's dead now.
Shows you how much he knew.
Yeah, he died.
Jewy's choice for
died.
1,600.
Name any 2 Teletubbies.
I can name one. I can name one. I got
Dasher and Dancer and Comet. And
Poe
Cupid.
is one of them. No, you can't.
I don't know.
Poe and Wiggly Tiggly or something.
You're really close.
Wiggly Piggly?
Tinky Winky.
Tinky, that's the one. Yeah.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Pooh.
I knew my little brother was obsessed with that.
You gotta cheat, not
Fucking-
cross that off.
Fucking
Cheater.
fucking little loser, my little brother.
What a fucking nerd.
He like Teletubbies.
Jewy's choice for 800.
What decade was the Korean War?
What is the 60s?
That is incorrect. Damn it. Zach, you can take a guess.
How much is it for?
800.
Ah, he already got it wrong. What's the 70s?
Incorrect. It is the 50s.
Fuck.
My grandfather served in that, so I was trying to do the math.
Which one
real
was
quick in
this?
my head.
800. Joey's choice.
Damn, shouldn't have guessed.
8,400 to
I
3,000.
literally don't know what's left, so you guys are just going to have to keep telling me what's
Willis
left.
quotes for 1,200.
Yeah, multi-pass. She knows it's a multi-pass. Lilo Dallas. This is my wife.
Pass.
What is the 5th element?
How's that a famous quote from that movie? I'm just curious.
The
What
multi
is that
pass is
movie?
just
I've
super
never
famous.
seen that.
Chris Tucker, Bruce Willis. It's a good movie.
It's pretty dumb. 400.
Yippee ki
I didn't even have my thing because I was.
You weren't
That's
getting it.
dumb. I wasn't ready.
What is Die Hard?
That is
I
correct.
wasn't ready. Can we each get 200?
Just
I was not
give
ready.
him the 400. You did accept that responsibility. I did ask you, would you be able to handle
But
it?
I wasn't ready. And like,
You should always be double fisting.
that's dumb.
Always double fist.
Games, baby, for 2000.
This famous board game got a movie starring Tim Curry.
Pass.
Who's Tim Curry?
Yep, that's
Yeah. Is it Clue?
Clue would have been correct.
Fuck, Zach.
Games, baby, 1600.
This game features one of the most famous gaming memes. The cake is a lie.
Pass.
Pass.
What is Portal?
Don't know
I
what
didn't
that
play
is.
Portal.
Is that a video game?
It is a video game.
Okay. Baby games for 1200.
This Pokemon game was only released in Japan for the Game Boy.
What is Pokemon Green?
That is correct.
600.
Games, baby, for 800.
This phone app got its own movie and even a sequel.
What is Angry Birds?
That is correct.
Games, baby. 400.
Not including sequels, name me 3 games that Rockstar has made.
Oh, fuck. Not including sequels. Okay, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, LA Noire.
That is correct.
Good job. Zach has 10K. I have 42K with about a category and a half left. Zach, it is your board.
Let's do movies of 93 for 4 hundos.
Directed by Steven Spielberg.
What is Jurassic Park?
That is correct.
Not even.
Sitcoms for 2000.
Berta, Jake, Alan, Charlie.
What is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
That is incorrect.
Fuck!
You know what it is now.
Yes! Fuck!
Is it Charlie Brown?
It is
No.
not.
Okay,
It's
good.
fucking 2.5 Men.
That is correct.
God damn it. I'm so dumb!
I didn't guess.
Yeah, you did not.
Thank God.
Sitcoms, 1600.
Andy, April, Ron.
Parks and Rec.
That is correct.
April gave it away. Sitcoms for 1200.
Jeff, Annie, Troy, Abed.
What is Community?
That is correct. Zach's looking board.
Movies of 93 for 1200.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey.
Pass.
What is the Little Rascals?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Movies of 93 for 1600.
Tim Burton's most famous clay animation.
I have to.
Yeah.
What is Halloween Town?
That is incorrect.
That's not even
That's a live action movie
Yeah,
on
that's
Disney Channel.
I would guess too. Was Nightmare Before Christmas?
That is correct.
That's the one I was going
That's
for.
I
It is called
figured, yeah.
the town is Halloween.
It is
Town.
Halloween Town.
I figured that's what you were
That's what I
going
was
for.
Doesn't really matter.
Are we
And
on
the
our final
last
question?
for 2000 movies of 93.
Robin Williams plays a woman.
What is Mrs. Doubtfire?
That is correct.
Go ahead. I'm betting all of it.
I'm gonna guess Zach's gonna bet,
None of it.
or he'll do the math so he can try to bump his score.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lose. Let's just put it that way. We can do the math. I'll bet whatever it is so I don't lose. Do I need to figure that out?
Yeah, because last time we did this, you
Last time
didn't
you
figure it
said-
out.
Yeah.
Didn't bet the right amount.
All right. So you have 3,000. It's always sunny.
I just heard Charlie.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, so you have 3,000, Skylar.
Yes.
So the most you can have is 6,000.
Correct.
Yeah.
Write
So-
a check. It'll last.
So
Just put 5,000. I
5,000.
will give you 6,200.
Yeah, 5,000.
I figured it was easier that way.
I would have got there. I fucking kicked your ass.
Your category is sports.
All of it. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 5,000.
5,000. The only city in which a Super Bowl and a Stanley Cup was won in the same calendar year.
I know it. Should I text you or you just want to say it? You know it too.
What's your answer? You can say it. He wrote it.
Wait, the city? Does that mean the teams? From
The
that?
city is the key word.
Never mind. I don't know it. I was thinking Boston because I thought like Patriots and the Bruins. I gotta think about that a little bit better.
That sucks. I won.
The city in which a Super Bowl and a Stanley Cup were both won in the same year. I'm gonna go Boston because I'm pretty sure they won two. I don't know. Boston.
Zach says Boston,
Yeah.
which is incorrect.
What do you-
Skylar says Detroit, which is also incorrect.
Oh, man.
The only city to ever have a team win the Stanley Cup and Super Bowl in the same calendar year is the Pittsburgh Penguins, or the Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, back in 2008.
See, I thought you meant where the game was physically played.
Oh, and you went to
That's
Yeah.
why I said that.
That's what. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jerome Bettis won it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
I just
go.
went Boston.
You got to work on your wording, man. The only city where two teams, it was Detroit.
I guess
That's
I
why I
said
asked for the
same
teams.
state.
That's why I asked for the.
You still would have lost, so I'm not too worried
I
about it.
understand. There were multiple questions. Not that it affected the outcome.
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
saying your
I would have definitely
wording
won. Still.
affected the outcome. I'm just
Joey,
saying.
I think your board was great. I just want to say that. I think it was fantastic.
Appreciate it, buddy.
You couldn't have done any better. Really.
I couldn't have either.
I missed that one question, that one easy one. About the Korean War. that I don't fucking know anything about.
You
so.
you just took a shot because
I'm
you're like
so
60s are eliminated.
Bad at sitcoms.
I made a lot. I made up in sitcoms. Games Baby, I did well. Well, no, I only got those ones up. I don't know where I really made. I don't know. The 2000 questions were tough.
I feel like the key word with my Final Jeopardy though is the word won, not played.
Well, that's why I asked, like, if it was because I was trying to
Yeah.
think. I didn't know if you meant like Miami, like a Super Bowl was held in Miami, like Skylar went.
That's why I used-
was thinking the same.
That's
thing
why
as
I think the
Skylar.
word won is used instead of played. I stole it straight from a Jeopardy board, so I imagine they have preparation for an
Terrible.
argument pace.
They're terrible.
So I'm sure it's by using the word won instead of played.
He's the guy that does Jeopardy's dying. So if that says anything about the quality of his game.
Aren't we all dying though?
Slowly, we're all dying.
Good job, Joey. Remarkable job.
Thanks, buddy.
But you guys know what time it is?
This is the backup of the week.
Wait a minute. That drop played earlier. I'm confused.
Yeah, didn't we already do the segment?
I'm not a good producer.
I do it, but it's not my skill.
Guys,
I was
set
in
all
win
the-
mode. It's actually like I was in win mode at the time.
Guys, I set all this up, but I don't know how to mail a fucking letter. So, like,
Well, that's a fair
can you put it in your own? This is my last question.
Okay.
If I wanted to mail a letter, do I have to take it to a post office, or
Nope.
can I listen? Can I put like slap a bunch of stamps on that son of a
Not a
bitch?
bunch.
A bunch.
One. I
All
guess you
right,
could.
and then
would
put
be
it in
waste
my
of money.
mailbox.
Yes.
Does your mailman pick up mail?
How the fuck?
Does
would I
he
know?
drop
Like,
mail
They
off?
drop mail off.
Here? Yeah, they drop
Then
mail
yeah.
off.
Then yes.
Wait, so if I put a letter out on right on my front door, where's my mailbox
No,
is?
you have to put it in the mailbox.
Put it in the mailbox.
Where's the mailbox?
Usually people put a paper clip in it to signify that there's a
Where's
letter
your
in it.
mailbox?
right on my front door.
There you go.
That's what
Put
I
it in
just said, and you said no. You got to put it in your
I-
mailbox.
the way you made it sound like if I put it on the porch, like on the
You did say like
ground,
my front door.
like if
Like if I put it on my
like
front
a package,
porch,
yeah,
they take
so
it.
take this.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna figure out how to mail a letter and mail
Mm-hmm.
each of you letters.
You just put it in there, and then most people put like a paper clip in it
They put a paper clip
to
in
prop it open. Because say you don't get mail that day.
Well, I
you need to-
never take the mail out of my mailbox.
Well, then it's probably going to be hard for him. He's probably
just
going to
always
assume
out there.
He's going to assume that the letter in there he put in there, and you just haven't.
but if I could always drop it off at a post office.
Yes.
And
You could
is it
if
in
it's
the
already
blue
stamped, you
box?
put it in the little
If
blue
it's
box.
stamped, yeah, if you got a stamp on it,
You just put that in there.
Just put it in the
Yep.
blue box. They'll mail it
That's
for you.
kind of convenient.
They even have boxes. Like UPS has boxes you can drop packages in and send stuff out.
As long as
I
you got
take
the right
it to the
information.
UPS store and I'm like, get rid of this.
Yeah, I mean I do that too because I don't
Yeah,
have
packages I do.
Yeah, but
Because I don't
like
have the boxes or the tape.
at
all that
work,
kind of
they
shit.
like package it up there and they're like, "Hey, I didn't have time to run this down today. I know you drive by there on their way home. Can you throw this in the UPS box?"
It's crazy how the world works sometimes.
Man, isn't it?
But like, let's be real. Who still uses postage? Do
Lots
you?
of people.
Do you?
Yeah.
For what? Tell me one thing you use it for, other than your wedding invitations.
I'm about
or
to
your
send out
baby
save the dates in
invitations.
like a week.
Work.
What do you use it for work?
I send shit out all the time.
For work.
Yeah. Plans,
Oh yeah.
permit applications.
You know they got email.
They do not accept email.
I've never worked anywhere where they don't accept email.
I've worked at one place that never.
They don't ever use email.
I mean, they have emails.
This guy doesn't have
I
email.
also use mail. I also use mail for my job, so I understand.
Physical mail.
Physical mail.
We don't have printers at Penn. Like you can't print something at my office. You
That's
can't.
crazy.
That's nuts.
You can't. Like there's not paper. Like if you want to write stuff down, you can't. There's nowhere that we have that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my job's like all paper. It's all kinds of paper.
They did like something like they went like green. We had to get something printed off for like some random thing, and like there's not a printer in our building. We had to like print it off at like a office.
That
depot
blows my
thing.
mind.
Yeah.
That's
like
crazy,
they don't
man.
even own a printer.
I literally licked.
I
40
understand the whole going green thing, but like, man, we might actually need a printer
at
one
least
day.
a printer.
Can we like buy one from Walmart and just put here in case
Just
somebody's
set
got to
up.
print something off?
You can't like. There's nowhere you can go to get like physical paper. If you want to take notes, there's no notebooks or any. Like there's nothing. We have OneNote on our computers. You have to like you take notes. Everything's on your computer.
My like building alone has like 12 printers.
No, yeah, I wouldn't even know. Like I
Yeah,
couldn't.
We have printers, plotters.
My buddy's applying. He's trying to get into security into my team, and he was going for an interview, and they were like, "Bring your resume." He's like, "I don't own a printer, and I don't know how the fuck to print something at work." So like we didn't know we were gonna have to go print something at like Staples and pick it up.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So like it's not that like that's just the world I'm in.
Like I printed 40 papers the other day and licked 40 letters, and now you're telling me you don't have printers or know how to fill out a letter. This is fucking blowing my mind, man.
It's a weird world out there.
Fucking crazy, man.
Who's winning the tournament champions on Jeopardy?
Probably me if today's any indication. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who's gonna win it.
I thought they were playing it right now.
Oh, the greatest. Ken
Yeah.
won last night, I believe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our tournament
No,
we're gonna have.
no, I meant the actual Jeopardy.
The actual Jeopardy. Ken was winning last night, I believe.
Is that douchebag the
Yep.
sports better? Is he?
Yeah,
is
he's
he
in it.
doing okay?
He's doing all right, but his strategy worked against lower tier players, but I don't think it's gonna work against the smarter guys.
Good. I don't like him.
No,
he's a
douche.
Yeah.
And his thing is like he's also changed his game a little bit. He's playing it a little safer, where he was balls to the wall last time.
You can't afford to be balls to the walls when everybody's fucking smart.
Exactly. Like he could dominate players, so then he played balls to the wall, knowing he'd do it again. But now, like if you go down to 0, Ken Jennings isn't going to let you win the game when you go down to 0. Poor Alex Trebek, he's done after this.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's name a backup of the week. And
Skylar, you
Oh
brought
shit!
one to
No,
the
James won last night. I was wrong, so there you go. He won last night.
I hate that guy. And he's a fellow degenerate like myself.
He is he's a professional degenerate.
I'm pretty much a professional degenerate.
I think you got to quit your job first. Anyway,
You do not have to quit your
our
job to be a
show is
professional.
called the Career Backups. Why is that, Sky?
Because we always pick losers to be backups. Like us.
Yeah, like us.
Except Zach, he's a winner today. Yeah. So a good I don't know how I want to word this. I really don't know how I want to say this. A good indicator of a career backup is a franchise that does really stupid things like time and time again. This week, I decided to pick David Tepper, owner of the
Carolina
Panthers, as the backup of the week, because it blows my mind that he hired a college coach, Matt Rule, to be his head coach. Not a bad move.
No,
I don't think it's a bad move. I feel like it's a bad move, though, when you give the guy a 7-year contract for $62 million. And they had to pay his buyout from Baylor, which was like an additional $3 million, I think.
Yep. Well, when you're paying $62 million, what's an extra $3?
Yeah, I get that, but fuck. And then everyone's like all over the Giants because they had the opportunity to match that. Like Rule called him up. He's like, hey, this is the offer. You match it. I'm coming to New York. And they're like, fuck no.
Gettleman's like, I might be dumb, but I ain't giving no coach 7 years.
That blows my mind.
No coaching experience in the NFL.
Zero.
He's never been a backup coach or anything.
He's never even won anything in the collegiate level.
So you win 10 games in the Big 12, whatever, in a season, and you're white, and then you get hired. Like, that's what it sounds like.
Wait till Lincoln Riley comes up. Imagine how much he's gonna fucking get.
My God. Do you think he just didn't have the right opportunity this year? Because I thought Lincoln Riley was going to be the coach everybody wanted.
I think there's a waiting game going on right now with coaches. I think they're seeing like Kyle Shanahan and now Matt Rule get these giant contracts. And I think Lincoln Riley kind of wants to see what happens with them. Like, if Matt Rule goes in and blows for 2 years and they fire him, Riley might stay where he is.
Who the fuck cares? You're getting $62 million.
That you live the rest of your life real good.
Yeah, but I think those guys love coaching. I think there's a part of not wanting your legacy to be, your failed NFL.
It's definitely a different game, NHL to college. I mean, I would not want to be a college football coach.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted to pay me.
NHL to college is very different.
He definitely said that. I was going to let it go.
So different.
Sorry. Fucking slurred my words.
I think there's a pride thing in it, though, with guys like Lincoln Riley. I think they know they can make enough money to live on their own anyway. They just don't want to.
He should take pride in his job then and try to coach a winning football team.
Well, I'm sure he does try to do that.
Like, he should be like, I should invest in some cornerbacks. I think those are important in football. And the rest of the Big 12's like, fuck you, man. Nobody cares about cornerback. What the hell's defense?
All fucking offense.
A great game is 64-62, bud.
Means we went out and did our jobs. I don't know. Like I said, that's crazy to give a guy with no NFL experience.
What did Clinsbury get last year with the Cardinals?
It wasn't that crazy.
It wasn't that crazy.
But when you think about it, Kingsbury has
if you think about
500, his
Kingsbury
record
made even less sense.
Yeah, his record in college football was less than 500.
He 100% is like,
he got fired that year.
Yeah, he's like, Pat Mahomes was my quarterback, and everyone's like, this guy right
This
here.
guy got Pat Mahomes.
That quarterback 11 teams passed on in the draft.
Yep. Yep.
No, I think it's crazy. I mean, all that it really matters, though, is like, he's going to come in. If he doesn't work out in 2 years, they'll fire him. He's now rich the rest of his life. And some owners got to pay him a ton of money.
The Panthers, they always stuck with Riverboat. Let's be honest. Riverboat was not a very good coach in his early days.
I think Riverboat Ron is a very good football coach.
He has an under 500 winning record for his career. I understand that's not everything. But what I'm saying is the Carolina Panthers stuck with him, and he took them to a Super Bowl.
He did.
I actually think Carolina will stick with Matt Rule, at least for a few, probably 3 or 4 years of that contract.
I see what you're saying. Even though Riverboat didn't have great success, they still stuck.
Exactly. And then it paid off for them with goods. I mean, they didn't win, but he took them to the Super Bowl.
Was that the Super Bowl? Did they get crushed?
Yeah, they got crushed by Denver.
They didn't get
crushed.
It wasn't. I mean,
it wasn't a close.
It wasn't a close game, but it wasn't.
If Cam would have, tried to pick up a fumble, it might have been a closer game.
If he didn't get scared in that pileup.
I will never forget that.
Oh, I
will always remember that. Like, I was watching it, and he fumbles the ball. I'm like, oh fuck! And he bent over, and then the guy dove, and he jumped back. He fucking jumped back
in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, in the fucking Super Bowl. Can you imagine, as a lineman, I'd kick the guy right in the nuts right there.
Oh man.
I'd be like, there's Jake Delhomme. We'll sign it. Bring him in at halftime.
Bring back the home. That's the other reason they might give Matt Rule a leash, though, because I wonder if Cam will be the quarterback, and you can't expect anyone to succeed with a fucking Will Greer and with the Kyle Allen. Yeah.
They'll probably try to draft some. They have a pretty high pick this year, don't they?
They should.
It'll
They
be
were
decent.
garbage.
They didn't make
Yeah,
the
they were
playoffs.
garbage.
They have
There's
probably
a good
top 10
quarterback
pick.
draft too.
It
Yeah.
is, so they say.
Well, it's a deep quarterback draft.
Yeah,
Whether-
it's deep.
whether they're good or not. I guess that's you never know with a quarterback.
Where's Tua going? Top
Miami,
five? Top 5?
Miami.
Do you think he's going to Miami?
That would suck. I feel bad for him if he goes there.
I
I like Tua.
Yeah, I don't mind Tua. I want to go to Steelers.
I don't think Miami's a terrible place to go anymore.
They have probably the worst offensive line ever assembled.
Yes, but that team can start to rebuild. They got rid of Adam Gase. That's a huge win.
Joey's like, listen, Devontae
Brian
Parker
Flores.
won me a
Yeah.
fantasy football
You
championship.
fucking right.
Yeah, they're not that good.
Won me a championship.
And that's great, but they're still not a very good football team.
They beat the goat. So I mean, they got
I
they
know,
got places
that was
to
awesome.
go.
I love Miami. I do. I
Yeah.
like Miami.
Did anybody see Tom Brady play at the end of the year?
I would rather play for the Miami.
He looked like fucking garbage.
I would rather play for the Miami Dolphins than the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, well, okay.
So
I-
poor Joe
Who do you
Burrow.
think's worse next year? Bengals or Miami?
Miami.
Miami, because I think
You
they
think
will.
Miami's worse than
I think they will draft Tua, but I don't think he's going to
he
start.
can't play? I don't think he can play.
Exactly. So the Bengals are still going to have Joe. That's going to help them.
Joey Burrows is going to be fucking good. this
Yeah,
year.
that's-
Except
that's gonna
Steelers
help
got
them.
him and Lamar in the same division.
You really think Burrow's going to be as good as like? I mean, he's putting on a fucking show,
He
but
looks fucking
legit.
looks good.
I know it really sucks that we're going to have to compete with those two for the next 10 years? The next
And
decade.
you never know. Maybe Baker doesn't suck as bad as he did this
Well,
year.
when you take out Freddie, I think it's going to help him.
I think Freddie was a terrible.
All those leaks-
Freddie wasn't the reason he was.
Did you see
missing
all those-
wide open receivers?
Yeah,
True.
but did you see all those leaks that came out about how fucking dysfunctional that building was with
Yeah,
Freddie?
I
That
know.
has an effect on
Yeah,
even playing.
I understand that. I mean, Freddie wasn't the one throwing the ball to OBJ over his head 6 times a game.
True.
He's a head case. You see him get into it with those.
Oh, yeah, he definitely
Bengals
is.
fans the end of the year.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah. But
Hey, remember I told you he sucked,
you did.
I still think he's. I mean,
You think he's
and
talented?
I did say Lamar.
yeah, and then backed off of
I
it.
still said it.
He said it, and then immediately was like, "Nope, never
No,
mind.
it was a few
not
weeks-
going to be.
it was a few
it was
weeks
okay.
later.
You're right. I
Wasn't
gave you a few
immediate.
weeks, but you went a hard 180.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Tennessee Titans.
You really think so?
God, I hope so.
I would
I'd
love it.
if they
Yeah,
did.
my fucking
I would
sports book would
love
be
it.
thrilled that the Tennessee Titans won the
Why?
Super Bowl. I
plus
got
5,500 odds.
5,000.
Oh, did you take him with that?
Fucking right, I did.
I got a bet on them on DraftKings and on FanDuel.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were doing stuff like that.
Hell yeah!
Futures to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
They did
I
that at the
haven't
beginning
bet
of the year.
in so long.
My future Eagles to win the Super Bowl went down.
Yeah, they went down swinging.
Who are your futures? You have Tennessee,
I have
and
Tennessee. I have the Texans. I have
so one of those has to.
I have the Chiefs, and I have the 49ers to beat the Ravens specifically.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
If that happens, I bet you have good odds, right?
like
Less than
850.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
It is 850 because
So Tennessee, if
bet.
Tennessee, how much you put on Tennessee?
I put 5 on FanDuel and 3 on.
holy
DraftKings.
shit! At 5,500,
How much did you win?
wozes.
Wowzers.
Was that before the?
That was
playoffs?
before the New England game, so it was right as playoffs. As soon as they made
I talked him
playoffs.
into it.
What's $5 to? Where was this
I don't know,
conversation?
It's a giant.
He texted me and asked me if I thought I was going to win the Super Bowl.
Put it in the fucking group chat. That's group chat conversation right there.
I don't know.
You said you don't bet anymore.
Yeah, but you don't think I would talk about that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
I understand that.
All right, backenders. Thanks for listening to this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed Joe-Pardy 6. We're gonna do the backender awards next week. Peace out.
Later.
Well, in 2 weeks, but yeah, see ya.
2 weeks, 1 week.
I don't even know.
Peace.